Okay, now let's find that phase thing that's happening. There's something kind of wacky going on. I don't know where, but we'll find it. Okay, let's take a listen to the guitars first. We'll take a listen to Hayley's 2 guitar parts. What I'm going to do on the stereo channel here, I'm going to mono that up to be straight up the middle. That way when I select these 2 together, I can compare them more easily.
Floating on a cloud above the lands here. I can see the moon now as the fog clears. The stars were burning, we just looked away.
Well, those are out of phase. And let me go over here to maybe the beginning. Yeah, that actually may be what I was hearing in the first section here when we were just setting up the mix. Those 2 are out of phase. I'm going to check the vocal mic with just her guitar. Okay, those are in phase. That's good to know. Let me check Powell's 2 guitar parts. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put him right up the middle on the stereo track. Okay, yeah, he's in phase. I think we're good to go now. I'm going to set these back to where they were. Okay, now I'm going to set up a mix bus just to get started. I'm going to use the Neve summing. That's going to be red, just because I always make it red. Everybody's going to go there for now. And
pretty little bottles, one way in and one way out. My love, it's gonna be a while.
Okay, so what I want to do here, I'm going to set up a bus for each one of these pair of microphones and DIs, just to have a little more control over these. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to set up a bus for Hayley's guitar mics and DI. I'm just going to call it Hayley sub. I'm going to send it to the mix bus, and I'm going to send both of those to our sub. Now, both of those microphones are going to feed into here, which is going to go to the main, going to go to the mix bus, which is going out to the main.
Pretty little bottles, one way.
Good. I'm going to do the same thing for Powell's tracks. Here, we'll set up a sub. I'm going to send that to the mix bus, and we're going to send both of his tracks to his sub. Oop, there we go.
Pretty little bottles, one way in and one way out. My love, it's gonna be a while till I know.
So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to head back here to the beginning a little bit and do sort of a rough mix, just setting up levels. I've taken the room out of the equation. We'll bring that back in here in a minute. I'm just going to listen to the close mics and the DIs. You'll probably see me solo and mute a few things here. Let's go.
I dreamed that you were blind and I went walking, looking for the light, but then I lost it, trying to bring the right thing home to you. And I see now that nothing is a waste until it runs out. I built myself a castle just to climb down and rifle through the fragments innocence of my youth. And I've got everything I've ever felt lined up in pretty little bottles, one way in and one way out. My love, it's gonna be a while till I know who I am again after. After you. So I wake here, floating on a cloud above this year. And I can see the moon now as the fall clears. The stars were burning and we just looked and I'm grieving 100 little lives for every season.
Okay, so what I'm doing here, I'm kind of tightening up the image on these close mics, and I've pulled in sort of the pan on the subs so that they're kind of more in the middle, although we're still getting stereo separation between Powell and Hayley's guitar mics and her vocal mic right up the middle. I'm going to undo this and we'll kind of blend in those two guitar parts. The way I'm going to do that is at first I'm going to select both of those with the command button held down. I'm going to drag these volumes down, and then we're going to slowly bring them in to blend in with the vocal mic.
Pretty little bottles, one way in and one way out. My love, it's gonna be a while till I know who I am again after you. After you.
Right, so now what I think we need to do is a little bit of compression, and the thing that I think will help more than anything is some tape. And let's do that real fast on everything. Let's use the Studer tape machine, and I think we will go to 250. This is what I normally use, and I'm gonna switch between 15 and 30 ups and see which one I think feels better.
Pretty little bottles, one way in and one way out. My love, it's gonna be a while till I know who I am again after you. After you.
Okay, I'm leaving the room mic fully panned left and right for the ambiance of that track. We'll come back to that, I'm sure, at some point in time. So let's talk about the mix bus. Right now, everything is okay, balanced. Let's put a little bit of compression on here. I'm going to use the Neve 2254. And I don't want to crush this, so I'm going to turn off the limiter, and I'm going to pull it down to compression ratio of 1.5 to 1 and turn the makeup gain down. We'll do a fast recovery and see what we come up with.
Pretty little bottles, one way in and one way out. My love, it's gonna be a while till I know who I am again after you.
Right, I'm going to back that up and play it again. I know there's compression going on, but I don't want to hear it so much as just sort of feel it push back a little bit.
Pretty little bottles, one way in and one way out. My love, it's gonna be a while till I know who I am again after you.
Okay, next up on the mix bus, I know I'm going to want an ATR tape machine on here. I'm going to use the UAD plugin and not the extension. I want a little bit more control over this, and I actually have a preset that I typically start with on something like this. This is a 1/2 inch tape, 456 plus 6 on the calibration. And what I've done, I pulled down a little bit of the repro high frequency on this preset, and everything else I believe is pretty much standard where it should be. I'm going to turn this off and then back on. I'm going to turn it off by hitting the through button here, and then when you see repro, that'll be on.
Pretty little bottles, one way in and one way out. My love, it's gonna be a while till I know who I am again after you.
Right, okay, I like that. I'm gonna put a limiter after that. This is not because I want to squash it. Actually, I'm not gonna really limit it at all. I'm gonna turn the diddler off, and I'm gonna use this enhance curve a tiny bit. I'll push into it here in a second, but let's see what happens.
Pretty little bottles, one way in and one way out. My love, it's gonna be a while till I know who I am again.
Right, there's no reason that this should ever hit this limiter, but it is going through this circuit of the enhance curve, and I will turn this off and then back on and let you hear the difference.